Welcome to our channel, Mommy and Son Adventures. I'm Mia, and I'm going to show you guys how I pack for a 7-day cruise. Now, this suitcase is a 28-inch suitcase. It's the biggest one that I have, and of course, it's purple, my favorite color. Me and my son cruise together all the time, and I normally have one half of the suitcase. He has one half, and I put everything in these Shein bags because we do order from there often. Now, when I'm planning a cruise, I open a Word document and I start filling out the information that I need to keep in my backpack. So have you ever been on a vacation and you lost your suitcase and then they ask you what's in the contents of your suitcase and you're like, this is what I do to make sure, if that ever happens to me, knock on wood that it hasn't, I have everything in my backpack. So on this paper is listed as April cruise because we go in 9 days. And it tells you the name of the cruise line, the dates that will be there, where I'm parking my car, what hotel I'm staying at, because we're going in the night before. It has our excursion choices. So every day that we go on an excursion, it has what I've paid for here. And it also has the whole itinerary of the cruise. And then it even talks about the clothing that we're going to wear each day on the cruise. And I even go so far, I'm kind of OCD with packing. I even go so far as to include the pictures, the little thumbnail pictures of the outfits that are in here, and then what I will have in my backpack and any extras that may be in the suitcase. So this document goes in my backpack. If something happens to where my suitcase is lost, I will know what's exactly in my suitcase. I can give this to the powers that be who are going to look for my suitcase, and they can verify that everything is in here. So I am very OCD about packing, and it's also because I have a child who has ADHD, and he's very hyper. And so if I'm on a cruise ship or on a vacation, and I decide to go downstairs and get breakfast, or go look at the sunrise come up, and he wakes up, he can go into the suitcase and know exactly what outfit to pick out. And that's because on each bag, you can't really see from as far as I'm standing, but on here, this one says B home outfit. My son's name is Brooklyn. I call him B for short, but he would know on the day that we're going to go home, this is the outfit that he needs to pick out because it's already labeled for him. He just needs to pick it up out of the suitcase and he's good to go. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on a cruise, I don't unpack my suitcase. There's not really a lot of drawers and a lot of areas to unpack, so I will unpack us as we go. So each day, that night before, I will pull out what we're going to wear in the morning, lay it out on the couch that's in our stateroom, and that way he'll know, okay, I'm wearing this today, shower, and put this on. But if there's ever a need where he needs to just pull something out, it's really labeled for him. So the way I pack our suitcase is I pack it from going home to getting there. So getting there is the day that we arrive, that we're on the ship. That'll be the first thing on the top. And then everything underneath will be as the days progress. So, like I explained, this is his go home outfit. And then we have a sea day. So this is his night and day for that sea day. And we have another sea day. So this is the day and night for that. Okay, and then we have a port day. So our first port day, our last port day is Puerto Vallarta. So this is his day outfit for that, and this is his night outfit for that. And they say it on there. And then, I'm going to butcher this name, but it's Mazatlan, Mexico. This is his day outfit for that. And let me show you how I do the day outfits, or outfits period. So I'll put the shirt, right? And the shorts, and just fold it up into the Shein bag, zip it closed, and then push all the air out of it. That's what I like about these. Now, you can use packing cubes, trust me. But again, my child has ADHD, and I like him to be organized, or I'm teaching him to be organized. So this works better for us. We have used packing cubes in the past, but I normally only use packing cubes when we take a weekend, like a Thursday to Sunday, because that's just a few days. And I'm not really structured on those as to what we wear, so he can just pull out anything. But on a cruise, I pick specific outfits for him so I can readily identify him if we are on the port and he's got away from me. Now he's 10 and he understands to stay with mom, but still sometimes they see something that piques their eye, so I want to be extra careful. So I organize it a little better for him when we're on a cruise. So that's his daytime outfit. Nighttime outfit. One thing on a cruise ship at night, it gets really cold when you're out in the water. So I try to pack him some sweats that he can wear, and then like a pullover sweatshirt that he can just throw on. He's in the kids club a lot, but sometimes we sit by the pool and we'll watch a movie. So I just want to make sure that he's comfortable. He's not really cold, and that night air can get really cold. So then we have Cabo day, Cabo night. And then, you know, if you push down on these bags, you can hear. You see that? You can hear the air coming out. So that just puts more room. Okay. And then we have our first sea day when we leave our port. So he has a day and night for that. And then he has his outfit of when he gets on the ship. So what we tend to do is we stay overnight in a hotel. And then the next morning, we'll put on our cruise shirts. I always get us a cruise shirt made. And this is the one for this cruise going to Mexico. This company is really awesome. It came really quick. For 2 shirts, I think it was like $37. I'm going to link it at the bottom of this video so you guys can see that. And so we normally match. I know he's a boy and I'm a girl, but we match. He's my cruise and travel buddy. So we both have a cruise shirt in here with black shorts that we'll wear when we board the ship. Now, this Shein bag has all his undergarments. So all of his underwear, socks, you know, stuff that he wears underneath his clothes, tank tops, all of that's in here. It's folded up in here. That way he'll know this is his underwear bag. I also add in to our suitcase a empty one. This one's totally empty, because the undergarments that we are taking off after sweating and all of that, swimming, after they've dried, they go in here so they don't mix and mingle with the clean clothes. Okay? So this is his underwear. Now, I am a slide queen. I love slides. I have to wear slides. I'm at home and I have slides on now. So anywhere I travel, I bring a pair of slides. I'm very OCD about colors too, so I always make sure my slides match my outfit color scheme. As you can see with Brooklyn stuff, his color scheme is red, white, and black with a little bit of gray. My color scheme, of course, is purple, white, and black with a little bit of gray. So these are purple and white slides. I wear slides everywhere. It doesn't matter if I'm bringing the big suitcase, the little suitcase, or just a backpack for a couple of days. There's always going to be a pair of slides in there. Just because I don't like to walk on the floor. I don't know why. I just don't. And then when I go on a cruise, I always bring a crossbody. Of course, matching with my color scheme. This is a Steve Madden one that I got from TJ Maxx. It was on clearance for $19. It comes with a little coin purse. And then it had this strap and it had this longer strap, which I kind of favored this one because, you know, you can just put it like this and it's really close to you. And if you need to put it in front, you can. Whereas the other one, this one is just a little longer if you're looking for that length that you can have here, and you still can pull it to the front. So this particular bag is empty. It does have a magnetic clasp in it, but I do have some items in it. So it has a little zipper pocket in here as well, but I like the magnetic clasp. So in here is our lanyards. Because when you go on a cruise ship, you have to have lanyards. I mean, you don't have to, but I prefer lanyards. That way Brooklyn can just put this around his neck and his card is with him at all times. Since his theme is red, he's wearing a Spider-Man one. And then mine is just purple with little nautical designs on it. And they came with the little key card holder. And these are on Amazon. I'll link these in the bio. I mean, sorry, in the comments. And then these are magnetic hooks. I don't know if you guys can see those, but these are magnetic hooks. I have the large here, and then I have a small. They're purple, the small ones, and the gray ones are the larger ones. And I'll link these two at the bottom of the video. These are really good because when you're in your cabin, most cabins have 2 magnetic hooks or 2 hooks on the outside of the shower restroom, and then there's 2 in the shower. but we hang up towels, we hang up bathing suits, all the types of things. So I always bring extra just in case. Actually, the last cruise that we went on for Brooklyn's birthday, I used these metal hooks to hang up a birthday banner on his side of the wall. That way, when he woke up on his birthday, he would see that it was already decorated. You might want to go check that video out. That's his Super Mario's birthday. Now, can't go on a cruise without goggles, but I have 2 pair because Brooklyn always loses a pair. I think we've lost, let's see, we went on about 5 cruises, so we've lost 5 pair. We always bring 2. He has specific ones that he likes, so I always try to make sure I get these on sale, like during the winter when summer's over. That way we can have them ready for whenever we cruise. So those are his. And then toiletry bag. You put what you want in here. I have a combination of everything. Of course, you see the color scheme, purple. But I have everything we need in here to wipes, toothbrush, toothpaste, facial cleaner, oil for hair and skin, Dramamine, pain meds, and even, what's in here? Sorry, guys. I forget because I put so much things in here. Oh, body mist for me, just in case. And, you know, lotion, that type of stuff. So you can put whatever you like in your toiletry bag for you and your family. But this is the one that we normally use. I have 3 other kinds. And then, of course, gotta read. I normally take my Kindle with me, but sometimes it's hard to see because I wear sunglasses all the time when I'm on the cruise ship. So this time I decided to bring a regular book. And then Brooklyn also has an extra bag of shirts and another pair of shorts just in case, because he swims a lot and sometimes, you know, he just wants to throw something on real quick. If we go to breakfast or something like that, he'll have something extra to wear. So this is an extra bag for that. So that's how I pack my bag. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this video, to our channel. We would love for you to watch the rest of our information that we have for traveling. We try to travel at least on 2 to 3 cruises a day. Sorry, not a day. I wish 2 to 3 cruises a year. But let me know what you think. Put your thoughts in the comment. How do you pack? I'm very OCD, as you can see, with this.